You're watching 11 Alive Morning News. 11 minutes of nonstop news starts now.
We're kicking off your 11 minutes of nonstop news with your latest weather and traffic.
Chelsea, we are still watching out for these rain chances. Some of us could get it.
Yeah, a few of us got them yesterday. I think a few more will get them today, and then the next day, and the next day, and the next day. They're not going anywhere, folks. We do have the clouds in place. Some light showers up here to the far northeast. We'll see that, the threat for the light showers, at least through early afternoon. Once we get past 2 o'clock, this is when we can see some embedded thunderstorms in a few of those. 82 degrees by 2, going up to 84 degrees for your afternoon high. We'll fall back down through the 80s by 6 and 7 and 8 o'clock tonight.
This morning, we are following the latest updates in shootings outside 2 Popeyes locations in Metro Atlanta. Right now, you're looking at the aftermath of a fight on Cascade Road that started at a nearby gas station and ended in front of the Popeyes. Police say one man was shot in the leg there. And that happened just hours after another shooting at this Popeyes on Reed Ann Road in Stone Mountain. Police say one man died shortly after being taken to the hospital. Police have not said if anyone is in custody. Right now, communities everywhere are just trying to figure out how to cut down on crime.
In DeKalb County, one rally focused on the youth and how to support them. Our Chrissy Diaz has more on the solutions they shared.
It's clear people are tired of talking. They want action, solutions. So a DeKalb County commissioner held a youth anti-violence rally and summit to try and connect teens to resources. Groups like the 100 Black Men of DeKalb, the police department, and the school system, plus community groups all showed up to send youth a message. After a shootout at a gas station earlier this month that killed an 18-year-old boy, the goal was to provide tools for conflict resolution instead of violence.
People do care, that we love them. We're all in this together. This is an intergenerational issue that requires intergenerational solutions.
Johnson says he will keep fighting and seeking solutions to the problem of youth violence until it gets better. Meanwhile, police are still seeking 3 suspects in that gas station shootout. Back to you.
A judge decides no bond for Darlene Brister at her first court appearance this week in Paulding County. She's accused of killing her 9-month-old baby along with her 3- and 5-year-olds. Police say she started attacking the children on Friday night inside of their home in Rockmart. That's as the home went up in flames. 4 of her other children, they survived the ordeal.
The number of monkeypox cases is inching up in Georgia. According to the state's Department of Health, there is now a 5th person who's contracted the virus. We're told all of these cases are among men here in Metro Atlanta. The CDC shows there's more than 240 people in the U.S. with the virus as of Monday.
If you plan on grilling out for the 4th of July, well, you're going to have to cook up some extra cash to flip those burgers. The price is going up for cookouts just like everything else around us. New data from the American Farm Bureau Federation shows that this year's barbecue, it'll cost you about 17% more than last year. Now, the biggest price jump comes when you look at the beef, chicken, lemonade, and even potato salad prices are also higher, all because of inflation and supply chain issues.
Calling all Hawks, the newest Atlanta Hawks, that is. As you may know by now, the team picked up 2 players in last week's NBA draft, and both of the rookies showed up to be introduced to fans at the Hawks practice facility Monday. So it was all smiles and a big warm welcome for AJ Griffin and Tyrese Martin. Time now, 6:55.
Yeah, here's a look at what you need to know before you head out the door. Right now, we're gearing up for an unexpected hearing from the January 6th committee. House members will meet this afternoon at 1 p.m. to share new witness testimony. The committee has not said who's speaking, which is pretty unusual. The original plan was to break until next month to sort through a flood of new evidence.
Today, the FDA will meet to talk about possible vaccines that will pinpoint and target certain strains of COVID-19. The agency is going to figure out if there needs to be a shot for the Omicron variant. That strain accounts for the majority of the new infections.
Police will be back at it again today in San Antonio, Texas, after nearly 50 people were found dead in a tractor trailer. 16 others were taken to the hospital. Police say a worker heard a cry and made the gruesome discovery. Police believe the death toll could rise.
The NTSB will be in Missouri today to investigate the site of a deadly train crash there. An Amtrak headed to Chicago yesterday collided with a dump truck, killing 3 people. Overall, 50 people were hurt. State officials say it was at an intersection with no lights or crossing arm. President Biden is overseas today, but the focus when he comes back, it's going to be on his administration's efforts to protect abortion access. Here's Kirsten Welker.
The HHS secretary joined a number of other cabinet officials writing a letter to health insurers all across the country, reminding them that they have to cover things like contraception under the law. I am told, according to senior administration officials, to expect more agency announcements this week, potentially as soon as today, although they wouldn't give any specifics. But HHS Secretary Javier Becerra telling me they are prepared to go to the mat and go to court to protect access to care.
So if you're going to be out around the noon hour, make sure you have your umbrella handy. We'll have some scattered showers around the area. Temperatures right at 80 degrees. A couple thunderstorms could be around during the 3 o'clock hour. Not everyone gets wet. We've got about a 50% chance. 83 by 3, on our way to 84 for a high. We're going to drop back down to about 82 degrees by 6 o'clock with those scattered showers continuing. In fact, I think they'll be around at least to about 8 or 9 o'clock tonight before they begin to subside. And then we'll do it all over again by tomorrow.
We want to introduce you to a Roswell athlete who knows how to show up when it counts. This is Patrick. He competes in the Special Olympics. In the parade on your screen there, it is all in his honor. So earlier this year, our man Patrick turned up to cheer on the Roswell Police Department as they suited up for the law enforcement torch run for Georgia's Special Olympics. So Roswell Police said, okay, it's only fitting we return the favor to Patrick. So when he came home with 2 gold medals, they did the exact same thing. I love to see it.
Yeah.
Super special for that little guy.
Very nice. Very nice.
Maybe we'll see him next week at the AJC Peachtree Road Race.
Give me a high five, buddy.
Chelsea, you'll be there. All right, guys, you make it a great day. Thanks for waking up with us.